He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Mirotic. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 2 and going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
Chicago calls timeout. Some changes for Chicago. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Brooks in for Rose. Cleveland also making some changes. Varejao comes in for Kevin Love. And it's James Jones in for LeBron. Brooks and Jones sends it back. But they recover it. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Brooks kicks to Dunleavy. Butler goes in. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Cavaliers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Williams kicks to Jones. From outside, off the mark. Bulls have had a great rebounding team for a long time now. Last season was no different.
Yeah, so many categories to measure how well a team rebounds. The Bulls were in the top 3 in almost all of them.
1:35 left here in the first quarter. Gibson the screen. And Brooks gets it to go.
As for the Bulls and rebounding, I mean, they were 2nd in the league in winning contested rebounds. That's another data analytics stat for you folks. 2nd overall in total rebounds, too.
Now here's Brooks. And there's the feed to Mirotic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And with the big men the Bulls have, it's easy to see why they rebound so well. But make no mistake, guards and bigs alike rebound well on this Bulls team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. And Thompson sends it back. Gibson with the steal. He kicks to Brooks. Pass to Butler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The drive by Brooks. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Brooks has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he gets it to go.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate.
He sat us down.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big 3 along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Thompson down low with Mozgov. And it's Jefferson in at the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
They're very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And it's Smith again missing. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Mirotic has a wide open look, off target from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you. You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's McDermott. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Smith. And Mirotic sends it back.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
In the corner, it's McDermott. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Pau Gasol has checked in for Mirotic. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. James comes in for Richard Jefferson. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's McDermott. Picked him clean. That's a 2 from Smith. It's all in by the Bulls. McDermott's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the layup's good off the glass. McDermott's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 9.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul.
Yeah, oh man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Love wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb. He has 6.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
To the inside, Gasol. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 6th assist on the night.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Chicago leading by 13.
And listen, Cleveland were the favorites to win the Central Division last season. High expectations given they finished 3rd in the Central in 2014. But that's just what adding LeBron can do for a team.
Brooks against Smith. No one near James as he lets it go. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Rose kicks to Brooks. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Cleveland did win the Central, as you alluded to, won 11 in-division games against what was a very tough division.
No easy opponents in that Central Division last year. 3 teams in the playoffs, and 1 was knocking on the door. The Cavs did what they needed to do to bring home the banner.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. 11 points for Derrick Rose. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Rose dishes to Brooks. To the left wing. Rose gets a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Rose. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it seems every season we see a player try and play through an injury. Sometimes it provides a boost with heroics, but it can lead to serious damage long term. It's a common practice we see, and some guys are pretty cavalier about it.
Gibson passes to Dunleavy. Brooks kicks to Gibson. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. They get a hand on it. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball.